Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another Star Trek Online Age of Discovery playthrough. We're continuing the Delta Quadrant story arc with the episode Alliance. Let's have a go.
The data from your mission against the Vaudois shows they're a bigger threat than we ever anticipated. Our forces are stretched thin. The Alpha Quadrant Alliance cannot fight a prolonged conflict in the Delta Quadrant. We must work to form an alliance of species here. Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are working on a plan and have requested your assistance. Hello. Would you...
Okay, so let's get going. Just turn around, we'll hit maximum speed. There we go. Okay. So pretty much what I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm at the last coordinates for the last mission, and I'm just going from there to there. I'm not actually using this character for anything in particular at the moment. I'm using my other characters to kind of get their experience up, to max out their affinities and all that sort of stuff for the ships, and unlock any rewards for a particular trait, such as a Delta Quadrant recruit or a temporal agent. Okay, we're almost there. I am editing out, apart from the traveling, I am editing out things that slow the game down, such as loading screens or long pauses. That way, just to cut down the time a bit. Such as that loading screen. So, we have arrived in the Yayan system. The USS Voyager is here along with the USS Rhode Island and a few other ships. Admiral Tuvok is requesting your presence aboard Voyager. Very well, let's see what he has to say. Where's Voyager? There it is, right in front of me.
Admiral Tuvok is in the conference room with the other members of the task force. Follow me, please. I'll take you to him.
Lead the way, Commander.
Seems like we're never gonna get you that tour. Sorry.
Let us begin. While the Kobali and the Benthans have agreed to join our alliance, there are many other races in the Delta Quadrant in a position to help us defeat the Vaudois. It will be up to us to show them the benefits of joining us. 7, I would like you to contact the Cooperative.
The Cooperative should be amenable to our offer. They have as much to lose as we do.
Neelix, your experience as a trader makes you an excellent choice to work with the Hazari.
The Hazari? This won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off.
Captain Kim, we've arranged a meeting for you with the leaders of several Kazon sects.
I don't trust the Kazon, but I'll give it my best effort.
Doctor, you have experience with the hierarchy. I would like you to infiltrate one of their ships and learn more about how they make decisions.
Ooh, I have several new subroutines that will be perfect for this mission.
As for you, I would like you to visit the Toure and the Octanti, and then provide support to any of the others who require it. We need allies to turn the tide of this war. We cannot fail.
You can leave if you return to the transporter room, though there is some time to speak with the crew.
Just to make this video short, I'm just going to continue with the mission. Again, you can spend your time talking to all the crew if you wish. But I want these videos to be quick. Oh, I have to talk to them. Okay. Let's see.
I never thought I'd be a spokesperson.
This is going to be interesting.
The Cooperative should be
So I think the only voice actor here that isn't...
The Kazon are argumentative. Rhode Island is a tough...
The only voice actor that isn't here that is part of the Delta Expanse is Tom Paris. I think that's because Kim is the leader of the Delta Quadrant, the Federation, the Delta Quadrant
The
wing.
Touré and the...
Okay, let's go to the turbo lift. If you want, you can pause the conversation and read it.
Ready to beam you back to your ship, sir.
What are your plans, Captain? Admiral Tuvok asked us to visit the Touré and the Octani. For what purpose? We are forming an alliance of races here in the Delta Quadrant. Getting everyone to join together against the Vaadwaur, good idea. It won't be easy, but there's an old saying that applies. Join together or die alone. I'm guessing that's a Jem'Hadar. Much of the original crew of Voyager will be reaching out to other races. We are to assist them whenever we can. Will the ship be running as best she... well, the ship will be running as best she can, Captain. What's our first destination? The Touré. From there, it's up to us who we deal with and where we go. So we've arrived in the Touré system. It seems notably calmer since we were last here. Long-range scans are showing pickets of Touré ships in orbit. Pickets? Should be pockets, I think. There aren't any Vothon sensors, though it looks like they left the Touré to fend for themselves. Picking up something odd in subspace, Captain. Recommend we check it out before contacting the Touré. Set course for the subspace disturbance and we'll take some scans. Odd. It looked like there was a ship in subspace for a moment, but now it's gone. The Touré used underspace, so it could have been one of their ships, but the Vaadwaur used underspace too. Whatever it was, it's gone now. The Touré are not responding to our hails, sir. Perhaps if we get closer, we'll get their attention. Set course for the planet.
That's close enough. This is restricted space, and you're not welcome.
We're on a diplomatic mission. We wish to speak to your government about security matters that will affect not just your homeworld, but the entire Delta Quadrant.
We don't need your advice. Our Voth allies are more than strong enough to help us.
Since you don't speak for your government, I suggest you connect me to someone who does.
Very well. Ambassador Norik will speak with you now. Don't waste his time like you've wasted mine.
Finally.
What is the meaning of this?
Ambassador, I would like to extend an offer from Admiral Tuvok and the rest of the Alliance High Command for the Touré to join our fight against the Vaadwaur.
We want no more alliances. The Touré have a mutual defense pact with the Voth, and it is quite sufficient for our needs.
I see no Voth ships in the system, Ambassador. And if you recall, it was my crew and I who helped restore your defense grid back online during the initial Vaadwaur attack.
Begone! I do not wish to order our pickets to fire upon you, but I will if I must.
Ambassador, I think that... Sir, multiple underspace corridors opening. Sensors are picking up 3 Vaadwaur strike teams. Red alert. Let's show the Touré how the Alliance can help defend their homeworld.
The Voth are on their way. I'm sure of that. Where are the Voth? Have the Voth abandoned us? Attention any Voth ships. This is a priority emergency. We are under attack.
I haven't even defended one of the three yet.
Have the Voth truly abandoned us to the Vaadwaur?
Let's hope so, because it helps my cause. Okay. Okay. Don't really have the most powerful defenses, do I? Obviously, the stronger your weapons, the quicker these missions will go.
While your ship may be formidable, it is still no match for the Voth. We have already chosen our ally.
Your ships are no match for the Vaadwaur. You need our help.
The Voth have been a power in this part of the galaxy longer than even the Vaadwaur. They are the first race in the quadrant, and should be respected for their age and wisdom.
I would like to point out that the Voth still have not arrived to aid you. They're not coming and... Oh, sorry. Not coming. We were the ones who saved you again.
You make some excellent points.
The Alliance can permanently aid your ships to your pickets, something the Voth seem unwilling to do. I'm not sure what picket means. I'm not sure what sort of terminology that is.
You have given us much to think about. Upon consideration, I think this alliance is in the mutual benefit of all involved. I will take your offer to my superiors with my approval, and then we'll send an attaché to your flagship to work out the details.
It's a pleasure to call you an ally, Ambassador. Like, I know what a picket line is. I'm not sure if that's what they are. They're just a picket line around the planet, and that's what they mean. But why wouldn't they just call themselves planetary defense? Sir, incoming transmission from Admiral Tuvok.
It is agreeable that your efforts to recruit the Touré were successful. We are reaching out to their embassy to begin our cooperation immediately. Thank you.
Understood, Admiral. Let's pick our new destination. Okay, let's go to the Octani, because no matter what you do, you still got to go to all of them.
Greetings. I am on my way with several cooperative ships. It was simple enough to get them onto our side, but the real problem now is with the Octanti. The Octanti consul should be at your location now. Please begin discussions without us. We shall be there soon.
We'll have the Octanti Councilor's ship. So these are a nomad species because the Borg attacked their homeworld and they are basically just wanderers. They are very anti-Borg and hate everything to do with them.
Greetings. I am Ambassador Rerick of the Octanti.
Good day, Ambassador.
I've examined the proposal your government's transmitted, and I'm afraid the Octanti people must decline. The Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic all give rank and commissions to Borg drones. You call them liberated, but they are still Borg. The Borg drove us off our homeworld and massacred our people. An alliance with them would be unthinkable.
These drones, as you call them, are valued officers. They are free from the collective and no longer desire to assimilate anyone. Okay, just so you know, you can actually be a Borg captain. So I'm wondering if there'll be a different text if you were to talk to him as a Borg captain.
Borg are Borg. We will not join your alliance. And we never will. Our people have lost too much already. I won't be led into another unwinnable war.
This is 7 of 9. I have a priority message for the Octanti.
We are in communication with them, 7, patching you in.
Ambassador Rerick, the Cooperative has a problem with which they require your assistance. An Octanti synthetic virus has infected a recently liberated cube, causing severe problems for the fragile consciousnesses of the former drones. They are falling to madness. Our sensors show the cube is moving in this direction. You are in danger.
How would they even know about this meeting?
Unknown. We need the Octanti to transmit the shutdown code for the synthetic virus. If done quickly, the liberated Borg aboard the cube may recover.
Ambassador, I implore you to help the crew of the cube. They are no longer part of the collective, and they need your help.
Never. If the virus infected them, then our work is done. They will destroy themselves.
7, how soon before the infected cube arrives?
It's arriving now. Your time is up.
Okay, so 7 of 9 was actually infected by this virus during the series?
You're assimilated!
Ambassador, please deactivate the virus. There are thousands of liberated Borg on that cube who need your help.
Listen to her.
The Borg are a blight. The only course of action is extermination.
7, can you open a channel to the cube? Maybe we can reason with them.
Rarick! Where is Rarick? I know he is here. Please, deactivate virus. Ah!
Wait, what?
Mashk? Is that you?
Rarick, you know him?
That's my brother. He and 4 other Octanti volunteered to be infected with the virus and taken by the Borg 7 years ago. I thought he was lost to us.
He's been liberated by the Collective. Just activate the virus and you can save him.
Deactivating now. It's not working. The cube's automated defenses are too strong. We'll need to weaken it before I can transmit the code.
It's going to try to defend itself. Red alert. As you can see, we're trying to attack from one side to weaken the shield so we can attack the hull directly, instead of trying to weaken the shields all around it. Oh, it's down. Okay, cool.
Rarick, we intercepted a transmission about your meeting. It was right. You were here. I fought the madness to get to you. Dangerous. But I knew you would not abandon us. Thank you.
You did well, Meshk.
Mashk, I'm so overjoyed to see you. I never believed in this liberation idea. It was a fantasy for the grieving. But having seen it firsthand, hearing my brother's voice again, maybe I shouldn't have been so willing to dismiss hope. I will see that the Octanti people seriously consider your proposal. We need to reconsider many things.
Consideration is a great start. Admiral Tuvok is hailing us, sir.
We knew recruiting the Octanti was going to be problematic. You did exceptionally well with a very difficult task.
Understood. Let's pick our new destination. Now, I think there are 2 factions each time you warp, from memory. I'm trying to get this done beforehand on another character, but sometimes I catch up. You can only choose one of the 2. Sir, we've arrived in the Neelis system. This area is a hotbed for Hazari bounty hunters and pirates. So much so that the Bethans make regular sweeps through the area as well. Neelix's ship is waiting for us, sir. Let's meet up with Neelix and see if he needs a hand. No, I don't want to... too late. Awesome.
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. I'm trying to work with the Hazari, but they are a demanding lot. They're using this opportunity to milk the Benthans for everything they've got.
They have demands?
To say the least. First, they want the Benthans to void the warrants of 3 of the Hazari, Niken, Yakella, and Negrasa. Then they want 2 prisoners released. And if that weren't enough, they're demanding bounty hunting licenses for the Ramar, Zilnan, and Osprinty systems.
I think I should speak with them. Patch me through.
Pleasure to see you again. I assume you can speak with more authority than this Talaxian.
He has given me your list of requests. You're asking for quite a lot, but I'll speak with the Bethans to see if we can come to an arrangement.
Then I wish you good luck. Your offer is tempting, but we simply don't have any help to give you. All of my resources have to be focused on the Benthans breathing down our necks.
I'm still trying to work this out, Uren.
The Benthans usually have a ship patrolling this area of the system. It's a neutral ground, but they know what can happen in neutral areas. The ship should be able to contact the Benthan High Justicar for us.
Lay in a course. Oh, it's right there on the edge.
The Benthans keep a close eye on this system. Lots of deals are made here.
So Bethans are basically the Federation of the Delta Quadrant. They're not an alliance, but they are a species devoted to peace and law and order. Connecting you to the Bethan High Judicator, Captain.
I am High Justicar Methan.
Oh, just.
I was told you needed to speak to me on a critical matter.
We're building an alliance slowly but surely. As a matter of fact, that's why I need your help.
Oh? How can we assist you?
We are trying to recruit the Hazari, but they have some demands. If you would be willing to look at the list.
It's always demands when it comes to the Hazari. Demands, deals, and contracts. Transmit their list. I haven't had a good laugh in days. There's no way we'd agree to all this. I'm sorry.
Perhaps you don't need to agree to all of it. What can we do? If the Hazari don't join us, the Vadwar may recruit them.
Good point. I can rescind the warrants for Niken and Yakela, but not Negrasa. He's caused too much trouble to let him go free. And the prisoners, I'll exchange them for Nikedin, if the Hazari will give him up. He's been raising havoc in 3 sectors. I'll give them one of the systems for hunting, but not all 3. Let them choose which one they want.
Thank you for being willing to negotiate. I'll take your offer to the Hazari.
Will they give us what we want?
No, but...
Of course we knew they wouldn't give us everything. But if you don't ask for everything, you won't get anything.
As I was saying, they won't agree to all of your demands, but they are willing to negotiate.
What? Oh, I mean good. Let's see here. We give the Benthans Nikedin, and we get 2 of our captains back? Done. Nikedin is a Bashik Monar. I think the closest translation we have to your language is a pit where you throw your pack animal. Take him, but he won't go without a fight.
We'll collect him and deliver him to the Bethens, then we'll have a deal.
Sure, I'll draw up the contract. Just transmit your authorization and you've got a deal. As soon as the Benthans deliver, the Hazari are part of your alliance. Nikedin is in hiding, but I'll give you an encoded signal to lure him out. He'll think it's one of our ships giving him the all-clear. You can use one of the Benthan satellites nearby to relay the signal. We send signals on them all the time. It'll lend to your credibility.
Agreed. Pleasure doing business with you.
A trap? Fine. I'll kill you then, my so-called friends.
Target's shield has failed.
What's going on here? Why is the sound gone? Must have been too close to the border, I guess.
Target's shield has failed.
Fine. I won't lose my ship and crew for this. You've beaten me.
As a deputized agent of the Bethan Guard, you are hereby under arrest. Lower your shields and prepare to be transported to our brig. I don't know, when the hell did I get deputized? I know that was part of one of the missions, but I don't remember it happening yet.
What? The Benthans?
I thought I'd be going to one of your prisons. I can escape from one of those in a week.
Are you going to come along peacefully?
Lowering shields now. Just don't vaporize me.
How cooperative of you. Okay. Must have been one of the missions they deleted.
We should take our prisoner to that Benthen patrol ship. The Hazari seem a little too happy about this outcome. Even if Yadren doesn't like Nikedren, I didn't think he'd be so quick to give him up to the Benthans.
They must have really hated him.
I don't think that's the case.
Duren, we need to talk.
On behalf of all the Hazari, thank you for delivering that Gratok Nikedden to the Benthans.
What's your angle? Why are you all so giddy?
Oh, what can it hurt now? We've got an airtight contract. Remember those hollow emitters we got from that Ferengi? He also sold us a nice, personal-sized one with a low-emission power pack. We gave that one to Nikedden. Right about now, he should be slipping out of the brig and into the crew of that Benthan cruiser you delivered him to. A spy on the High Justicar ship. We'll know everything.
What? I have to tell the Bethans about this.
Not so fast. Our contract specifically states that you cannot interfere in the matter of Captain Nikedden once you have delivered him to the Benthans. Telling them would be the very definition of interference.
So this is where you have a dilemma. Do you tell the Bethans or not? If you break a contract with them, basically they won't do any work with the Federation anymore because they can't be trusted. They only do contracts with those who can be trusted. Okay, let's see. I don't like it, but keep your spies. Stopping the Vardwar is more important than your petty games.
And that's done. I'll meet you back at Voyager.
Captain, Admiral Tuvok wishes to speak with you. Doesn't he always?
I understand the Hazari used the pretense of the Alliance to place a spy on the Benthan ship, and that their contact with us will be voided if we inform the Benthans of his presence. Fortunately, we have our own operatives in the Hazari organization. They will be able to marginalize the effectiveness of the Hazari spy, while still keeping them as a tool to use against the Vardwar.
Understood, Admiral. Let's pick our next destination. And again, I think you have a choice of two different groups. So, we've arrived in the Prebelial system. Admiral Tuvok said the Doctor would be infiltrating a hierarchy ship. If he made it in successfully, he should be waiting for our signal. Let's not keep him waiting.
Hello again. I thought it would be best if I used your bridge's hollow emitters for this conversation. I'm currently in disguise on board the hierarchy ship as one of those potato-looking fellows, and I don't think you want to see any more of this than you have to.
It's fine, Doctor. What's the situation?
The hierarchy assume I'm one of the crew. I've begun a review of their cost analysis matrix, which is what they use to determine if any particular course of action will be profitable. Right now, their ship is running silent, which means they're cloaked, and all higher-level computer functions are locked out. I need those to complete my review. You need to convince them to decloak. Hail them. Show them their cloak isn't enough to hide them from the Alliance. Then, you might be able to convince them to join.
That is what we came here to do.
The ship is currently cloaked by one of the nav beacons in this region of space. Just head to the nav beacon, and you'll get their attention.
We have the coordinates. This should shake them up.
The hierarchy once corrupted my programming in an attempt to spy on Voyager. This seems fitting.
Didn't really corrupt. Basically,
these subroutines are quite
kidnapped.
useful. Perhaps
That's
I'll
close
write a
enough.
novel about my
I
experiences
don't want
as a
any
spy.
trouble, but I would like to know how you knew our location.
Suffice it to say that tracking you is just a taste of the Alliance's power. Join us in our fight against the Vardwa and we can share that power with you.
Don't tell us your secrets and we won't tell you ours. As for your offer of an alliance, give me a moment to consider it.
A moment, yes.
The hierarchy is consulting the cost analysis matrix. This is exactly what I needed. This is going to take some time. We'll need to stall them while I get what I need.
Your moment is up.
I am sorry, but the hierarchy has evaluated the investment needed for such an undertaking, and we find that the Alliance ships are simply outmatched by the Vardwa. There's no profit in losing. We'll stay out of this fight.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with your analysis of our capabilities.
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
Your lead very well.
Perhaps we could arrange for a demonstration of their abilities. I could reroute the cloaking device through our main deflector dish and create convincing holographic targets for them to fight.
Sounds like a reasonable idea.
You could do that. Very well. That will show us what these Alliance ships are capable of. Then we'll run the numbers again. Are you ready to prove your worth?
Of course, you have no idea what my ship is capable of.
2 holographic Borg probes coming up.
All right.
Borg probes? Hardly a challenge. I want something big. Give me a Voth bulwark. Also, I don't care if they can just defeat the hologram. I want to see how well this person works with their crew. Anyone can throw firepower at something. It's another thing to be a good manager of people.
Voth bulwark? Very well, we can handle it.
1 Voth bulwark coming up.
Red alert.
The Matrix is struggling to adapt. The Matrix is struggling to adapt. Done. Now you can finish off your bomb. Here, let me give you a hand.
I don't believe it. Run the numbers again. Very well. It seems that we underestimated you. If other ships are like yours, we'll gladly join your alliance.
Glad to have you aboard, Lavo. It's Admiral Tuvok, Captain. He wants to speak with you.
Excellent work, Doctor. Your recordings of the hierarchy's cost analysis matrix will be a great benefit to Starfleet intelligence. And you. I must say, bringing the hierarchy into the Alliance is quite unexpected. I thought it would take weeks of back-channel negotiations to make any progress with them at all. Thank you for taking a risk. Your show of power must have been most impressive.
Understood. Let's pick our new destination. Sir, we have arrived in the Burmac system. It looks like Captain Kim is in deep negotiation with the Curzon. Let's see if he needs assistance.
Glad to see you. It seems the Kazon don't believe we have enough ships to stop the Vadwar. I keep telling them we'll have the numbers if we work together, but they keep insisting they need more information.
Kazon, this is Admiral Agofidi of the USS As you can see, we do not have a shortage of ships.
More ships! I demand to see more!
We can't get the entire fleet here at once.
Our scouts have reported seeing Voyager in the Delta Quadrant again. We want to see that ship.
Voyager, Captain Kim, that's an oddly specific request.
Yes. I wonder... I'm going to try something. Things might get dicey if my suspicions are correct.
Okay, we'll be ready.
Nellick, the USS Voyager is not available. If there is anything about it that you need to know, I can answer those questions. I was stationed on Voyager during its time here in the Delta Quadrant.
You were on Voyager? That's excellent news. If you're willing to vouch for your fleet's strength, Captain Kim, we are ready to join your alliance.
That was too easy, Captain Kim.
You're telling me... Wait a second. They just transmitted a coded signal. There's a ship just outside sensor range. Probably waiting for Voyager to arrive.
Go to yellow alert.
Ensign Harry Kim. Or is it Captain now? Finally got a promotion. I hope you enjoyed your life, Captain. It ends now.
As you can see, there's a Cardassian head ridge there. Captain Kim, do you know this Kazon from your time here?
I don't know. You have me at a disadvantage. You know my name, but I don't know who you are. At least give me the courtesy of an introduction to the man who's going to kill me.
My name is Sesson, but that means nothing to you. You would have known my mother. You served with her on Voyager until your Captain Janeway's hatred and prejudice drove her into exile with the Kazon, where she was a brave and capable leader. Tell me, Captain Kim, do you ever think about what you did to Seska?
Seska? Then you must be... We didn't even know you were still alive, Sesson. Your father took you when he left Voyager.
Unlike my mother, I survived my contacts with the Peaceful Federation. I live and now I lead the Kazon Nistrum.
While Sesson and Captain Kim squabble over old hurts, I would like to make you an offer.
I'm listening.
My clan has taken over a new planet, but the climate is arid and water is in short supply. About 100 of your terraforming systems would change our prospects for the better. If you will provide them, I'll pledge the loyalty of the Kazon Relora to you right now, as well as the ships of all the clans who are our allies.
I'm sorry, we don't have that many terraforming systems. Perhaps we can find another way to reach an agreement. Okay.
How unfortunate. The Kazon Nistrum have agreed to give us some resources, but their price is high, and Sesson isn't the most trustworthy man to deal with. However, they are willing to help us, and you are not.
I understand. I hope there can be another way.
Shields up. Red alert. I knew Kazon could hold a grudge, but not for this. Not all the clans are siding with us. A few are fighting with us.
Okay, so the terraforming systems are a component you can buy. And I'm pretty sure you can do it while you're in conversation, but I'll show you after this battle where you can get them. Ogla rings a bell. I think they may have been one of the sects from Voyager.
I apologize for the deception. Mage Session holds a great deal of power over the rest of the Kazon clans. I hope my actions here will convince you that our desire to assist you against the Vaadwaur is sincere.
Captain Kim, can we trust them?
The Kazon are very factional. I can believe that Sesson strong-armed them into acting as they did. I would like to welcome the Kazon Ogla and the other allied Kazon to the Alliance.
Agreed. Incoming transmission from Captain Kim, sir.
I heard you tried to get the Kazon Relora to join the Alliance. I would have helped if I could, but I had my hands full with Sesson and the Kazon Nistrum. Sesson is obsessed with Voyager. I don't know what his father told him about us, but Seska was a thorn in our sides for most of our early time in the Delta Quadrant. She certainly wasn't the victim. She was the aggressor. It looks like her hatred of Voyager has been passed on to her son. I wish he could have had a better legacy. I'll return to Admiral Tuvok in the Alyan system. See you there.
Understood, Captain. Let's pick our new destination. Okay, so when you go to your replicator, you'll have these provisions. Let's see, medical terraforming be under. There we go, terraforming system. So they're 1,800 energy credits each. And I think you can do 100 or 250 at a time, but they only wanted 100. And there you go. It's that simple. Just okay that, and you can get them. But you can see here, I've collected bits and pieces from doing duty officer assignments and just completing missions in general. So let's go back to Voyager. Let's do the fight.
I heard you tried.
Okay, this is the space battle portion. Again, I don't know if there's an accolade involved in this for doing it in the correct order.
Our success on this mission falls within expected parameters. Some of the races are willing to join us, but others did not see the wisdom of working together toward a common goal. We will continue our efforts. Perhaps if we take a different approach with those who are still reluctant, they will see the value of cooperation.
We did our best, Admiral. I thought this... Okay, maybe the other mission is that you begin with a space battle and end with the ground combat. Okay, that must be it. So the next one will be obviously the... Okay,
Admiral Tuvok sent me a report on the situation. Hopefully the work we've done today will pay off. The Vaadwaur are a large threat, one that cannot be ignored. The Vaadwaur lost everything 900 years ago, when their enemies united against them. It shows how arrogant Gol is that he's allowing it to happen again. Hello. Would you have time to look?
Okay, so this is a bridge officer. Let's activate the list. What's the name? It doesn't actually say what his name is. Everyone's numbered anyway. Okay. Who's an intelligence officer? So basically, let's have a look at the traits. So he has race-specific traits as well as just some other things. Pirate shouldn't be one of them, I think, because they're not really pirates. They're intelligence gatherers. You can see there's a few things here we can get from it. So 2 space and 2 ground traits. So if he's slotted in here, he'll give you 1.5 bonus all damage and extra stealth, which I don't use, so that would be pretty good for just a bridge officer for doing extra damage. And again, if you go through all your officers, they'll all have their own specific thing. These ones are ground traits. Let's see, ground traits. Do I have any space traits? Not much in the way of space traits, mostly ground traits. Okay, so basically it just helps you transfer power when you're using different things. So that one. Okay, so we now have a new bridge officer. That's the end of this particular video. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Any criticism, leave it down below. All I ask is that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.